we are back with Thomas Barnett and Tom's Drawing Board going over this week's Say What?
Say
and let's
what?
get to our next question here. High-powered headlights caused a lot of reaction, of course, online. Bobby wrote, a lot of new cars have such bright lights. When I had my 2023 Corolla, I would get flashed all the time when my bright lights were on. Okay. Then Norma wrote, I wish when you take your car in for an oil change, they could offer headlight alignment. They could aim the vehicle to determine that the lights are aimed correctly. On Highway 17, I get flashed each time I have to drive at dark. So this caused a lot of people to react. Tom, what do you think?
I think, some of these headlights can be a bit obnoxiously bright.
Yeah.
But I always find that I hardly get anybody turning off their brights coming
when you
at
flash
me.
them?
Yeah. So
are you a flasher?
Yeah.
When you flash people?
I don't anymore. I used to, but I just gave up.
Okay,
well, this was all new to me when I first moved here, so I had no idea what was going on. But I kind of went with it. Like I started noticing what they do, and so then I just started being a flasher.
Yeah. Let's move on from that one, shall we? Up next is Barnett County Sheriff explains Flock Camera Network. This is a good one. This is that camera out across the areas that record your license plates and kind of see things, right? So James wrote, I think these can be really beneficial in many situations. Bigger cities have benefited from this technology for years. And then Wanda wrote, and if everyone obeyed the law and had all their info up to date, people wouldn't have to be so paranoid. License, registration, insurance. Wanda's not wrong, Tom.
No, she's not wrong, Ben. But I would say that it would take a lot of manpower and a lot of money for an officer or any kind of operator looking at the camera to watch it 24/7 to look for someone who might be going 5 over the speed limit. So I really don't think that's what that is.
This is for the bigger picture, right?
Yeah, the bigger picture.
The warrants that are out there, right? Is it Big Brother?
I don't think it is. Personally, I guess it's, you don't have the right to privacy when you're out in public kind of thing, so.
Well, I agree with what Wanda. I mean, I think that everyone should, have all of that stuff, important information up to date and followed through, and then that would avoid a lot of issues.
Yeah, I agree.
Be organized and take care of all of this stuff when it comes to having a car.
All right, powering through. Up next is the city of Rhinelander installs stop signs at Rives and Brown Streets. Tom, you were part of this.
I was.
Andrew wrote, I find myself still waiting for the person on Brown to go and then realize they have a stop sign. I think it was a good decision. Tessa wrote, speed wasn't the only issue. Trying to see oncoming traffic at the intersection is almost impossible when there's a lot of cars parked. This is fantastic. Tom, it sounds like your board made a good decision.
Yeah, I mean, I think we did too. I think that beyond the one-way controversy that was going on with the whole decision about that, putting in those stop signs was definitely a good idea, and it addresses all of this.
So on the board, do you get community people coming in to say, hey, this intersection is dangerous? I mean, obviously in the news, I can see where the most accidents are.
Right.
But do you get requests like this all the time?
Oh, yeah. I got people who come into my studio off the street just to talk to me about certain issues in the city. And then I get emails a lot from constituents bringing up the issues and stuff. And I try to address those as much as I can and hopefully get it on the agenda for the entire council to discuss.
Reaction to this one has been
I do agree with that as well. Just because when I drive there, it's kind of hard to, make sure that if a person is walking, this will actually prevent anything bad from happening.
It's one of those you kind of got to creep out until you can see where you're actually going or not.
This alerts you. This puts you in an alert mode where now the stop sign is there. So.
Right.
Okay, let's talk community once more here. Number 6 here. Rib Lake claimed the WIAA Division 5 Volleyball State Championship. We were there. Judy wrote, congratulations to Rib Lake on your historic win. And then Bobby wrote, it would be very nice if they could include their names in the caption. Huge congratulations to the entire team and coaches. It takes each and every one of you to achieve this. So from a news point of view, yes, we can include their names in the caption, but we are celebrating the win nonetheless, right? Yeah. And Tom, there have been so many local sports teams going downstate. I try to send my team every time we can. What a huge win this is, though. State volleyball up here.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can win state for your community, Rib Mountain, right? Rib Mountain?
Yep.
And it's just awesome. I think it's great, and I congratulate them on their win.
Yeah.
Me too. I agree.
Yeah, so it's gonna, one of those things too. Did you win state, swimming, baseball?
I actually got out of gym class the last 2 years of high school because I excelled at art, and I took 2 art classes instead of a PE class.
Okay.
So you had the passion and the talent at a very young age, Tom.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I learned something today, especially with the one with the deer park, because obviously your perspective here is one of, I got to make hard decisions.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to like them all the time, but we still got to make them, right? And then the result of that could be people not happy with it, and then you come together as a community and talk about, well, how do we fix this?
Right.
And it sounds like, there's been some private donors stepping up for the deer park, but other ways of kind of achieving the results needed here. And then I think we learned through viewer reaction as well that people love this deer park, right?
I know.
Probably more so than we thought they love this deer park.
Because of the memories and the moments they've had.
Yeah.
Memories and moments, yes.
Yeah.
So, all right, Tom Barnett, thank you for joining us
Thank
today.
you,
We
Tom.
love your perspective on things.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We'll be right
Fun.
back after this break.
There's a way, and I'm damn sure